Let's look at how ai.work can help with an app access request. On the left-hand side, you see ai.work. This is the anatomy of an AI worker, a work stream, skills, and agents, all used to help with this use case. On the right-hand side, we see Okta. Let's go into the directory and look at the employees. Here we can see an individual named Matthew. If we click on Matthew's profile, we'll scroll to the bottom and see his manager. His manager is Martha Manager. Now let's look at the groups inside of Okta. There's a demo sales team group. This is where people will get added to get access to all the tools they need in sales. There's only one individual in here, and that is Martha. Now we're looking at Jira. This is all important because as we refresh the page here, we can see the last ticket created was IT 165. Now we're looking at the knowledge base article for who to give access to as far as Okta groups. We can see the Okta group demo sales team has applications that almost everyone can get access to unless it is denoted in brackets and bold that says that frontline manager approval is needed. What's interesting here is Gong has one version where managers don't have to approve and another where managers do. Now we're going to go into the activity section and show how the AI worker listens for tasks it can help with. In Slack, envision I am now Matthew. And I say, hey, I'm an AE. I need access to Gong. Who can help me out with that? And we can see on the left-hand side, the AI worker is always listening to see if there's activity it can assist with, and it knows it can help with this. It replies to Matthew and says, I understand your request, and I'm going to help you out with this. Then it reads the knowledge base, and then it replies again to the user, letting the user know, I understand from the knowledge base that there's two different types of licenses that you might need help with. Which one is it? The user says, premium. I need to forecast in my role, so I need the premium license. Based on the knowledge policy, the worker replies and says, well, that type of thing needs manager approval. I'm going to need to create an IT ticket for you. Do you want me to open one for you? And of course, the user, because it's easy, says, yes, please. That would be great. Once they do, the AI worker picks back up. It then goes and lists the issues inside of Jira to understand what types of issues it has been authorized to create. From there, it's going to actually create an issue in Jira on behalf of the user. Then it's going to update the details of the issue that it's opened. And it's going to start adding comments. You can see here, it just loaded in IT 171. It always leaves its comments here so end users can see a full, traceable audit of everything that it's done, including the request and a link to the original message. It's also assigned itself. Its name is Techo. You can see here that it actually transitioned the issue as well. A simple refresh in Jira, and then we'll be able to see the issue has been transitioned to work in progress. Now what it's doing is it needs to look up Matthew's user profile because it needs to understand who is his manager if the manager needs to approve. After it searches for him, it's able to determine who is his manager. This is the payload it got back from the API. Martha is the name of the manager. Then it searches for Martha. Then it replies to Martha requesting her approval. And the flow of work nice and easy for everyone that needs help. Martha, Matthew wants this. Do you approve? Now let's log into Slack as Martha. We're in a completely different Slack. If you look at the bottom left-hand corner, we're logged in as Martha. So Martha gets this message in Slack where she likes to get work done. And all she has to do is approve this software access for her employee. She said, yes, approved. He needs to forecast. The AI worker is now listening. And Matthew can see that his manager approved. The AI worker replies, thanks for confirming the approval. I'm going to complete the process from here, and I'm going to send a receipt with a link to the Jira ticket. Over in Jira, we're waiting for updates. We can see that the worker is adding a comment to the Jira issue that they got the manager approval. So let's go ahead and refresh and see if those comments are actually making their way into the ticket. As you can see, they're indeed making their way into the ticket. And now the AI worker, after it's leaving the receipt of the approval, needs to actually go move Matthew into the right Okta group so that he can get the access that he needs. So you can see it's searched for Gong inside of Okta, understand what group Gong belongs into, moves Matthew into the group, And then it needs to go ahead and update the Jira ticket and add a new comment letting everyone know what it's done. You can see it's added Matthew successfully to this group. Also, you can see it's transitioning the issue and replying back to Matthew and the manager that everything has been granted and linking out to the Jira ticket so everyone can see it if they so needed to. And of course, it adjusted the status to done. You can see here it also sent an email to Martha for her records, as it said that it would, just so she has receipt of all of this. So let's go into Martha's email. We'll refresh our inbox and we're going to see details of what she approved, the verbatims of what she said, a link to the ticket, and this process is now done.